morning and welcome to Zeke's Garage. Today I'm going to get started on pulling the engine, transmission, and transfer case out of the old 1-ton here. Found a home for the motor. Turns out my neighbor up the street, who's a big race car guy, wants the 454 that's in this thing. I'm going to be happy just to give it to him because he's done a heck of a lot for me on the house here. So let's get going on getting this sheet metal out of the way. Can I get up over the tires? I think the tires are... Get it up that high, over. Alright, let's try this again. Step
Hold
up.
Yeah, wire, so cut. It's wrapped.
Choppy chop, okay. Okay, we're on. Sweet. Okay, now that that clip's off and out of our way, we're gonna work on taking these doors off, and then we're gonna work on pulling this engine and powertrain. So bringing you back in for an update. Got the gear turned and cleaned off enough that I can see that it's a Dana Spicer gear, and see it says right here 41-9. That's your tooth count. 41 on the ring gear, 9 on the pinion. You divide the 41 into the 9 and you get 455. So this guy's a 455 or a 456 ring and pinion, which is a match to my Dana 70 HD that I have for the buggy. So that's cool. So I'm gonna wait for a later date to tear this whole front end down. These U-joints here are completely toast, but it doesn't look like it's taken the axle yokes with it, which is good. But I'll probably put the cover back on this now that I know that my ring gear looks okay, and I can turn the ring gear with the pinion, but it's not happy. So I can't see enough of the pinion to see the condition of it. I can see the slinger, and the slinger's all chewed up, but I don't know how many teeth I'm missing off of my pinion. So anyway, until I can get the axles out from underneath this thing, at least I know that there's a possibility that this ring gear is still okay, and that it's a 456, that it's a match to my buggy rear end. So Battery died on us while we were under there, and we had to keep going. I wasn't gonna stop to change the GoPro. Sorry guys, bad YouTuber here I guess. But look at this mess we made. It's out obviously, but why is it that every time you pull an automatic transmission this happens? Never fails. But anyway, that's pretty good progress today. Doors are off, front clip is off, hood is off, and the 2 mud balls are out. So good progress on the old truck today. Hello and welcome to day 2 of the old square body tear apart. Today we're hoping to get this motor out. Yesterday was transmission, transfer case, front clip, doors, and whatnot. Today we're gonna start with cleaning up the big mess that we created from the transmission fluid and see if we can get this motor out and over to the neighbor. So follow along. Okay, picker's in place. We gotta pull a exhaust manifold bolt here, get it through this chain, and we're already rigged around the manifold on the back. We've got power steering lines cut. We got transmission lines cut. Kyle's here today. We got, what else was there? Transmission lines, fuel lines. Lines to the starter are still on it, but they're laying on the motor. We think we're gonna be okay there. We figure we get that chain mounted. We'll level that engine up, undo some motor mounts, and see what we got. We may have some spaghetti to deal with here, but it looks like most of it's out of our way when we get it all pulled back. So we'll just have to see. We'll get it up in the air and see. I'll put you on the time lapse for that, but in the meantime we got to get that rigged. Okay, as you saw on the time lapse there, it is out with pretty minimal mess. I was amazed. We had a little varnished fuel and a little power steering, but there it is. And I always have an airplane flying over when I'm trying to do this. I don't know what it is. There always seems to be an airplane. But engine's out. Calling the neighbor. Tell him to come and get it. Cal's having fun playing in the grease in the ground. We're going to try to separate this 205 from the Turbo 400 and put them on separate rollers so we can store them in the shop and get them out of the weather here. So that's the current plan here. Alright, it's Sunday evening. We've about had enough. Been working on this truck all weekend. We managed to get the transfer case, transmission, engine, doors, and front clip off of it, along with various other little things. So yeah, that's been a good couple of days out of here. So we got the engine out. It's just sitting on the cherry picker over here waiting for the neighbor to come pick it up, and the The rest of this, I don't know. I wish I had a 10-bolt rear that I could put on under the rear of this, because I have a 10-bolt front. All I need is the axles left of this truck, and the rest of it can go away. Got a really good clean cab on it. If anybody out there needs a square body cab for their truck, this is a perfect one. Let me know. Hit me up with my channel email there. But in the meantime, hey, I appreciate y'all watching, and until the next one, take care and we'll see you later.